Welcome back. If you were catastrophically injured on the job, would you know what to do to get the best help available? There's plenty of red tape. We're here to help you get through the process if you're ever in that kind of situation. Are Simone Nugent with Nugent Keating Law Firm and Dr. Joseph Zavatsky, an orthopedic spine surgeon. Thank you both for joining us on Great Day today.
Thank you so much for having us.
Of course. So starting out, tell us about Louisiana's workers' compensation system.
Okay. So I'm talking today to working men and women of Louisiana. Which is most of us. Right now in Louisiana, there's a system in place that is designed, just like automobiles driving on the street, there is insurance on every car. Every employer is required by law to have something called workers' compensation insurance.
Right.
And in the event an employee is seriously or catastrophically injured in the course and scope of their employment, your employer has insurance in place to cover your claims and pay for your claims. And so it's a system designed to provide medical treatment for related injuries and pay you a small amount of money, maximum $665 a week, just to try to attempt to get better and go back to work. That's how the system is designed. It does not necessarily work that way in real life, unfortunately.
Right. So before we get to that next side of things, what is the statute of limitations for workers' compensation claims? And what that means is, how long after an injury do you have to file, right?
Sure. In Louisiana, most people say statute of limitations. In Louisiana, our words are a little different, and we call it a prescriptive period. So your case prescription is up for workers' compensation cases in a year from your accident. So if you have an accident on the job, you have essentially 1 year to file a disputed claim against the employer or their insurance company in order to preserve your rights. And these things change as you go down. It gets more complicated down the road. But basically, you need to get this done within a year from your accident.
Right. So don't sit on it.
Don't
the
delay.
time is now, right?
That's right. Absolutely, do not delay. And it's very difficult for you if you do delay to even get your claim going. So,
it's a process too. So
that's right. It's
so
absolutely a process. And I'll describe the steps for our workers so they know what to do.
Wonderful. Okay. And then, so you kind of alluded to this a bit earlier, but you argued that the state's current workman's comp system is broken, right?
Absolutely.
Tell us why.
Absolutely. Because I do this and I sit down with the actual men and women, my clients are police officers who are shot and assaulted on the job, hoppers on trucks who are run over and their legs are crushed or they're degloved, meaning the skin is pulled off of their legs by the garbage trucks. These are nurses who injure their back lifting patients. These are good, hardworking men and women where very terrible, unfortunate things happen to people every single day. And unfortunately, once you make a claim with the insurance company, what happens is the insurance company sort of automatically looks, is there a way that we can not pay this claim? And if they do have to pay the claim, they will look for ways to automatically derail your claim, deny your claim, delay your claim, make it very difficult so that they can pay the least amount of money. And I'm not here to bash insurance companies. I believe that there are people on both sides who try to treat people with integrity, but unfortunately I think that we are in a bad, broken system that makes doctors very, very difficult to get care, and people are getting sick and staying sick, and every year it's getting worse, every legislative session. So, it's a nerve-wracking thing. It's a very serious thing when this happens to people.
Right, and then, doctor, in your perspective, what's your experience like when you treat these patients?
So, patients come in with medically necessary treatment, and the problem is that when you're dealing with someone who has workers' compensation insurance, the paperwork is inundating. It's very daunting. There's a lot of paperwork that needs to be filled out. Additionally, these insurance companies will deny medically necessary treatment. And if you don't have an office set up that's very familiar with that process, usually doctors will give up on the treatment because they don't know how to actually turn to the right avenue to get the patient treated. Wow. So unfortunately, if you have an experienced office, you can usually get medically necessary treatment approved, but even in certain situations, it will actually get denied, and sometimes you need the help of legal counsel to push that through.
Sure. So what's the solution to the problem? What can be done to help workers in the state on a large scale?
Well, I think what I'm trying to do is to sort of educate the public. I don't think that I think trial lawyers get a terrible rap. I think that most of us are very unable to explain these things in a 15 to 30-second commercial.
Right.
So these people do not know, what to do. So there are some steps that you have to take if you are seriously injured on the job, right? For example, you need to immediately report whenever you have any kind of accident, small or large, you need to immediately report it to your coworkers, to your supervisors, and you need to ask to do a written report because they have to submit that to their insurance company within 30 days. So that's the first thing to get done.
That's the first step, right?
Absolutely.
And talk to a professional, for sure.
That's right. And I see every possible type of situation. I see employers refusing to turn over insurance information. They stop calling them, adjusters stop answering the phone, and people's entire lives and families, their health and their ability to support their families is on the line, and they are terrified.
Can be compromised. All right, thank you. So the first place to start is to talk to the professionals. Thank you both for being here today.
Absolutely.
Well, Nugent Keating Law Firm is located at 3300 Canal Street, Suite 100. For more information, call 504-513-3333 or head to nugentkeatinglaw.com.